New Media, New Marketing is brought to you by Combridges, your internet and multi-screen marketing go-to guys. Visit us at combridges.com.
With all of the iPad pre-launch hype now in the rearview mirror, Combridges.com's Jon Leland is now here for some straight talk about the iPad regarding this revolutionary device's prospective contribution to the TV industry. Jon?
Hi, Jeff. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, the iPad is a revolutionary device as far as I'm concerned, and it's interesting to me kind of all the different misconceptions that have happened about it. We're really in an environment, as you and I have been talking about, which is a multi-screen environment, and the iPad is a new kind of screen. Many people confuse it with the netbooks and criticize it because it doesn't have a video conferencing camera. But the big point, I think, is that it's more for media consumption than it is for media creation, including even this kind of video chat that we're doing via Skype. Let me rewind just for a minute all the way back to when you and I were in the early days of the cable business at USA Network, and things like day-part programming dedicated to women, even ESPN, MTV, and so forth. Narrowcast slice networks were revolutionary. The mega trend that everybody has to keep in common, and another kind of toothpaste that will not be going back in the tube, is the fact that there will be constantly more and more choices and more options for the consumer. We remember that the number of cable networks has exploded, and we've talked about the number of new channels, including YouTube channels, for example, that are continuing to increase. The same thing is happening with the devices. Remember that we used to just have the TV set, then we have the TV set and the internet, then we have the TV set, internet, and mobile. And in fact, the iPad is much closer to an iPhone than it is to all the little netbooks that people want to compare it to. It's really for consumption, but people will be watching movies via the iTunes store. They'll watch movies via the Netflix, on-demand instant view. And so there's going to be many more options of ways that people will be able to receive TV programming, all the way from movies to broadcast series to podcasts. So it's exciting, and it continues to open the door on new possibilities for people in the TV industry that are willing to be innovative and get out there and create content for these new markets.
Yeah, I want to just amplify and have you confirm and you said it was very concise, but the iPad is a media consumption device, not a media creation device for the TV industry. Certainly not at this time.
Right. I mean, there are people that would like to be able to edit video on an iPad, but it's really not designed for that.
Well, thank you, Jon, for setting us straight on the iPad present and future, and we will see you next Tuesday.
All right. Thanks, Jeff. Great to be with you.